Once upon a time in Ireland, a queen blessed a king with 3 sons. But she became terribly ill and told him to send the boys away. Once he would find another queen. After 2 years of mourning, he had a castle built for his sons and sent them there. Remarried and would have another son. His new queen found out about his past and summoned the 3 boys back home. She beat them in a chess game and had them perform a task they could never fulfill. Bring me 3 of King Connell's horses and I will ride 3 times along our borders. The princes travelled across the country without finding a clue about that king. Then they encountered a black-dressed cripple who offered them his help. So they found King Connell and his horses, but were captured to be boiled in a pot of oil. Their only rescue was stories to be told by the crippled man. Answering the question, were you closer to death than this prince? When I was young, rich and happy, all my possessions were taken by 3 witches. So I took the street beneath my feet and became a thief. After some time I had collected peat, enough for 7 years. But the witches came and took it all. Following them I found the deep pit they put it in. I threw down a big rock to destroy the cattle and the cow that was in it. The witches chased me, so I ran and climbed the high tree. Of course they found me and started cutting down the tree with a big axe. After the 3rd blow, the cock crowed morning, and the witches turned into girls, dancing away through the fields. Were you closer to death than this prince? I think I was. After this adventure, the witches ruined my harvest and killed my livestock, making me poor and forcing me to keep myself alive by theft. I was cold and built a fire, attracting 12 man-sized cats and one as large as a rock. The green-eyed leader sat down with me by the fire and looked at me with hungry eyes. So I pointed them my horse, which they devoured in an instant. So I pointed them my cow, which they devoured in an instant. Meanwhile I dressed a log like me and climbed a nearby tree. Of course they found me and chased me around the corners of the country. But suddenly 13 wolves came running, each one bigger than the cats they encountered. The fight was bloody and awful, and finally all beasts were dead. Working as a thief for some time, I had gathered some servants around me, among them a bright and clever young man, taught by me in the best manner. With him I traveled off to the giant, living on the other side of the land, meaning to steal his riches out of his hidden cave. With only one entrance we spied on the giant for days. And one day I was dropped down in the cave by my servant, but after lifting up the treasure, he dropped me in the cave to be found by the giant. I hid under a pile of dead, put there to be his evening meal. After this rich supper, he fell asleep, enabling me to kill him and flee from the cave. Were you closer to death than this prince? I think I was. One day I was tired and hungry. I stumbled on a young woman with a child in her arms, but she was in tears, ready to kill the baby with a knife in her hand. She was supposed to marry the eldest of 3 giants, and the baby should be put in a pie. So I said, don't kill the child, but take this pig instead. They will not know the difference. We will take part of the finger of the child to deceive them and run. But the pie was not enough for the 3, and they came down for more. One of them cut into the pile of dead lying there and took part of my leg. Then another came down, but I stabbed him in the heart, and the second and the third. But I got wounded in the fight, and the woman had to help me leave the cave. Were you closer to death than you are now? I think I was. Now King Connell raised his hand, showing part of his finger missing. I was this child, so you have saved me from death. Can live with the princess, take 3 horses to your queen, and have her riding along the borders of the country. So they took the horses to the queen, but did not give them to her. Our task was to bring them to you, and we did. Now we will release them. So the startled queen climbed the tower and jumped to